Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. Hope you're all well. Off to Alvechurch, round 7. It should be a decent match because it's actually been quite mild. We've had a hell of a storm. I had a bit of a storm this morning actually. I realised my van's been hit. Cheers, mate. Got caught on CCTV. Unlucky. But today we got a random draw. Draw your own peg. So hopefully I'm going to be lucky. I feel like I'm due a really good peg, to be honest with you. If I could choose any peg on the complex, I don't know where I'd choose actually. Wouldn't mind having another go at peg 11 on Horseshoe, to be honest with you. Got a bit of a more love than hate relationship with it. The only reason why I hated it was last time I got blown off my box to some people's amusement, losing my hat, book box, and losing my rag, so to speak. Oh, you can see there's a bit of a frost, but yeah, hopefully it should fish all right. Obviously it'll be tough in places because obviously it's still winter, so you do need to be more lucky than good, that quote. It'd be normal drill really. Don't want to bore you what I'm going to do. It would just be like mainly maggots, I would have thought, a bit of dobbing bread in places, and also dobbing maggots. Dobbing maggots seem to work really well at this venue, so like literally feeding nothing, single or double maggot, and yeah, that's definitely quite a deadly sort of method, to be honest. I think they might take a little bit of bait today, so it could be interesting. Only fishing from a section because I am well and truly out of the run-in, to be honest. Feel this is the right thing to do to carry on coming. You know what I mean? I could be, you know, cry off and ask to get someone to stand in for me, but I enjoy the venue, I enjoy fishing, but I know that I can't do any good in the league, so just take the rough with the smooth. Yeah, we're going to see where I'm going to get drawn. Just turning into the complex now. So it's a random, well, yeah, random draw, rolling draw from 8 o'clock. So you can see that a few keen people have already drawn and gone to their pegs. So peg 11's gone, so I won't be on peg 11. And peg 7's gone, which is good. I really did not want to draw peg 7. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit. So just on my way home from the Alvechurch Winter League, 7th round. Been really lucky. I've drawn peg 29. It's running a little bit late, just for a change. Freaking nightmare to get some fuel. I was obviously paranoid, probably like a lot of people, going to run out of fuel. So my tank was pretty much like quarter full, so I've had to put 40 quid's worth of diesel in the van. I've had a bit of a nightmare this morning sorting out a few issues with regarding someone in my van. Anyway, that's hopefully sorted. So on to the fishing, which is way more important. So I was told that the lad that won it on Thursday just caught at 12 metres, 11 metres slightly to his left, which obviously is a little bit deeper for those who know it on peg 29 on Horseshoe. If you plumb up to the right, it plumbs like almost half a depth, so obviously it's much deeper, sort of pegs 29 to 3, 4, that's sort of like the deeper area of the lake. So that bearing in mind, with these big moody carp, I've decided obviously not to feed anything anywhere and just basically dob some bread all over the peg. And believe it or not, I've actually caught my first carp down the edge about 11 metres to my left, so probably about 2.5 foot of water, so not like down the edge, but just come away from the bank slightly. That was a nice start, £8. Then I've gone back in again. I've had a bit of a nightmare. I've hooked one and it's took me into the aerator, even on man's gear, which is a bit frustrating, but hey, I suppose that's the nature of the beast. Unfortunately I've had to pull for a break, so that wasn't great. And then gone back in again, and then I booked another one, and I pulled I pulled too hard, pulled really hard, and got it down to a top kit, and that's pulled out, so a bit of a nightmare. And then I've gone back down that edge and caught, so sort of messed it up, obviously losing them 2 fish. Undoubtedly if they've just swam back into the shoal, so that's not good. So it's probably about 40 minutes of my match gone. Looking around the lake, it was fishing quite tough. The lad on 11 was catching all right. For those who don't know, at 11 you can reach the far bank, sort of 16 meters. So yeah, I had it about a month ago. Yeah, a month ago, and just got blown all over the place. Got a few flies around. Don't tell my missus. And but he isn't in my section, and all you care about is your section, and my section was definitely fishing quite tough. So decided to feed a bit of bait, so I fed some maggots, literally like, 10 maggots, 8 maggots, fire a toss spot, and then double maggot on the hook. I just fished out an open water at 12 meters, and I've had a run of fish, to be honest. So things were looking all right. Well, things were looking pretty good, to be fair, in my section. Then just had a little bit of a nightmare. Then started foul looking a few, which seems to be a bit of a nature of the beast there. To be honest, Horseshoe's funny lake for that. Like, feed a bit of bait, especially in like open water, and yeah, you can have a nightmare. Not like fish, not you're not getting broke up or losing rigs or anything. But unfortunately, literally just pulling out. So if anyone can come up with a great idea to stop losing fish on Horseshoe in open water this time of year on maggots, I am definitely all ears. That's it really. Nothing really sort of like in depth to talk about. I didn't have time to set up my GoPro, so to give you a video of actually me fishing. Like I said, I just fished in 12 meters in open water and just fished maggots. Heavier rig was better, as in like more weight. In the end, I fished a half a gram float. Got less bites, but the bites were definitely cleaner. Fished a 4-inch hook length and just had like a strong bulk. Whereas before, when they were having it, the light rig was obviously really good, but then it just, I don't know, I even tried another area and didn't get any bites, so it's a bit of a funny one really. Just, I guess, just big educated fish that's seen it all before. So yeah, shot with lead, with bread, didn't catch, and just rotated between like down the edge on the pole and out in open water on the pole. And yeah, like I say, I was lucky enough to just about win the lake. Peg 11 had 60 pound, I had 63 pound. Darren next to me on 25 had 35 pound. And then fourth on the lake would have been Flower Power, which is Mao. He had 21 pounds. So the lake did fish quite hard. I put all the weights up so you can see for yourself. Don't tell no lies. And I will catch you soon. Take care. Bye.